For me, Doom Eternal is the Mariah Carey "All I Want for Christmas Is You" of video games. You don't hear from her all year and then suddenly at Christmas there is a spiked interest. Except in this case, the spiked interest is not Christmas, but on update days for Doom Eternal. I have these ebb and flows where I don't touch the game for months on end, and then when a big update rolls out I'm back all over it for a couple of weeks non-stop. So I haven't really played the game that much since the Taras Nabad Master level, because for me with the Master levels I play through them 2 or 3 times and that's about it. I put the game down, it's on standby, and I go and play other games in the meantime. So when I heard that this update will have Horde Mode, I thought, wow, finally something that might be able to hold my interest for much longer, because Battle Mode just isn't that guy. And lo and behold, we got Horde Mode yesterday, and it's kinda not really what I expected. I mean, yes, it's completely free, it's really well made and polished, and it's a fun mode, but it's just not really for me. You see, I played through it last night for my first time on Nightmare, and I got through all waves, and then it kind of just ends, and I'm like, yeah, that was definitely a Horde Mode, sure. I just didn't really feel satisfied with the ending, so I thought, you know what, I'll try it again tomorrow because maybe it's just late, and I'm just being a bit skeptical. So I played through it again today on Nightmare again, got to the end, got a better score this time, and I just don't really feel any incentive to play it through a 3rd time or 4th or 5th or 6th, or I just don't really feel the need to go back to it again. Like, I feel I could just spend that time instead playing something like, I don't know, UAC Atlantica and just get the same experience from it, because the Horde Mode is also kind of paced weird. I was hoping more for just, endless onslaught, whereas you have to teleport to these bonus areas and you have to teleport between each level, and it's just, there's downtime, there's pacing issues, and I was just kind of hoping for more. Here's all the guns, go fucking insane for as long as you want to go insane for. For example, after completing the first level, I have to teleport to the Blitz level, and then I have to stare at this progress screen. And the Blitz levels are only short, they're about a minute long, but upon completing that, I have to look at an unlock screen, then I have to go through the teleport animation again, and then I have to look at the progress screen again, and then I have to do a bonus level. Bonus rounds again are quite short, this one is 40 seconds, and when you complete the round, can you guess what happens? Can you guess what happens when you complete the bonus round? The unlock screen, again, fantastic! The teleportation animation, woo! And the goddamn Horde Mode progress menu, let's go! You see what I mean about the pacing? This is less than 2 minutes of gameplay, and it's constantly throwing these screens and progress bars at you, and it doesn't just happen after the first level, it happens a lot throughout the entire Horde Mode. And I get it, right? It's kind of arcadey, but god damn it, Hugo, I'm a race car. You can't keep pulling me over before I get to break the speed limit. I was born to go fast, god damn you. However, in this Horde Mode you start out with the shotgun, and after completing a set of waves, you unlock a new weapon, which is randomized. I don't really like that idea, but I get what they were going for, which, is a fine source of progression. You can get more and more, and you kind of get more powerful as you go along, and eventually you get to become a full-blown slayer, right? You have all your weapons, and you're ready to go. However, you don't get to experience this until more or less the end of the Horde Mode. So just as you get all your toys, it's time to put them away again and pack it up and go home. And for me, that's probably the biggest missed opportunity of this Horde Mode, Once you become fully powered up, you don't get to go against endless waves of increasingly difficult demons. It all just kind of comes to an end soon after. And I think all of us can agree here that Doom Eternal is at its most fun when you have all your toys and you're doom dancing your little socks off. And don't get me wrong, you will be doom dancing them little sockies off in the final waves. They're quite a challenge, and you'll be using everything in your arsenal to overcome them. And for me, this is where Horde Mode is at its most fun, when you finally become that fully kitted slayer against really difficult demons, and then it just ends. And if you want to get that end wave experience again, you have to go back to the very beginning where you only have a shotgun, and then you unlock some random weapon, and then you're doing traversal stuff, and it's like, why would I put myself through the earlier sections just to get to the fun zone for about 15-20 minutes when I can load up one of the DLCs and be in the fun zone from the very beginning for hours? Does that make sense? I hope I get the point across as to why this Horde mode isn't for someone like me. That doesn't mean it's bad, it doesn't mean you have to change your opinion, but I just wish that there was more fun zone and less the journey to the fun zone. So for me, I have zero motivation to go back and replay this Horde mode again. I've done it twice now, seen and done it all, and I know on my next playthrough there'll be nothing different other than randomized weapons. The true replay value here is probably your score and leaderboards, but I mean the leaderboards already have cheaters, so what's the fucking point? I mean, how amazing would it be if this Horde mode hooked me more and it made me come back to do more regularly? But it seems like Eternal is going back on the standby list for me. I still love it, it's still a fantastic FPS, it's still one of the best designed games I think to come out in recent years, but it's just not enough to make me be a regular anymore. But I am really interested to hear what your thoughts are on this Horde mode. Are you like me? Would you have preferred an endless Horde mode, or do you really love this one? Because like I said, it's really well made, it's free, it's just not the type of Horde mode that I enjoy as a player. With all that being said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.